We are live. I'm gonna do my phone stuff first this time. God, I wish I could actually trim the I think I can. But last time I tried doing it, fucking... I almost said Google. YouTube glitched the fuck out. Well, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Set my phone up here. We're gonna put my tags in, and then we're gonna call good. What is up, Drew? W. I kind of figured I recognized your profile picture. So I'm gonna... Do you want to play? Actually, before I get into... I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, it doesn't happen all the time. I'm going to go to YouTube, and I'm gonna put my dumb tags in. I do want to do customs at least once before Halloween. That'd be fun. I mean, Drew, you killed it with Huntress. Actually, it was because of you I started playing as her more. And I was like, alright, fine. I will fucking learn how to play Huntress. Drew was pretty good, and I actually kind of like the hatchet throws. I think that scares the shit out of survivors, in my opinion. That... I'm gonna mute the stream for 1 second. Alright. Not right now, maybe later though. Okay, well, if you want to, you don't have to. For when you unmute the stream. Okay. Oh, shit. Let's go to the one from yesterday. Let's do that same thing. And then we're going to go to copy. And then we'll go back. We're going to go to details. And then I'm going to go show the fuck more. And boy, I hate driving in the rain. I'll tell you that. Right where I'm at, it's raining pretty good. I think it still is. Which is good, you know, wets, as I say, wets the earth and all that jazz. Really is good for the earth. It's Earth's way of drinking the water. Alright, so I'm just going to start playing Serve. Hope you don't mind, unless... I don't know, Drew, you think I should play Killer first or Survivor? I have been playing as, what's his name? Pyramid Head? I haven't even completed Silent Hill, can you believe that? I do like the game. It's actually pretty unique. I hope the remake that was teased, I will definitely play the shit out of that. Fuck me. My headset's being stupid. I think I'm gonna have to invest on getting a new one. Okay, we'll start. And welcome back. Welcome back to Almost Haunted by Daylight. I am definitely streaming that. Once I get off of good old work. Which is going to be in the evening, depending on where you're at. And I do remember you're not that far off from me. I don't remember how many hours, though. I know you're ahead of me. Which, how dare you be ahead of me? I'm just kidding. But I know, time-wise, you're ahead of me, and... Damn. I am sorry. Alright, I am going to start. We're going to play Pharrell. I think I wasted too much time. We're going to stick with this build. I've been using it quite a bit. It's the Ultimate Healing build. I also have to ask, if I am going to make a Dead by Daylight video, what topic do you find interesting? Because so far, I like anything Dead by Daylight. I love the fucking game. It's my main right now. Also New Vegas here and there, and Skyrim, and Fallout 4. Gmod. I love that game. That's actually... Funny thing, I'm not trying to gloat or anything, of course, but if you want to know how I made the thumbnails to my last, or the thumbnail to my last video, Gmod. Got into that posing stuff a long ago, man. Like, I'm glad I practiced and kept going with that, because that ended up benefiting later on, more than I thought it would. You can make your own thumbnails, bro. I'll tell you, sometimes it's not that easy, depending on what it is you're trying to capture. Why did you leave? Was that a fighting min? Sorry, I'm locking into Rainbow Six. Damn, nice, good game. Actually, I haven't played it that much, but from what I played, I do enjoy it. It's just, I screwed myself on the PC because I had no idea about the heroes. I thought you got them when you purchased the game. But nope, I'm stuck with Rookie on Steam. And you've been winning? My brother's been playing COD, actually. He's been playing Search and Destroy on the Modern Warfare 3 beta. Which I actually did buy, and I did like the original Modern Warfare 3. Know how Rainbow Six turned to Call of Duty? That's okay, they're FPS. They don't have special operators or anything, but still a shooter. Damn, you've been winning. How many games did you say you've won? My opinion, R6 is way better than COD. I agree. I like the fact that they have different operators that do different things, as opposed to if you buy a skin in Call of Duty. Like, they added rappers and stuff. Like, I thought it was a joke when they added Nicki Minaj. I mean, I think she's very attractive, but the thing is that she doesn't really fit in Call of Duty, and I thought they'd give her a special ability, but nope, they fucking have her have different kill moves, which I guess is cool to some degree. On 84, COD 84, Mars Extractor at least. That ruined it for me and my dad. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of Call of Duty. They always go in weird directions, and you never know what setting they want to stick with, it seems like. And that's personal. If you like that, it's fine. It's a fucking video game, for God's sake. It's actually well made. I think the graphics are beautiful in Call of Duty. What is up, Fang Man? I like chatting today. I probably am not... well, never usually sweat, but the killers sure like to. Alright, let's get this one started. This is scary. Like how my dad wants to go back to normal operators. What? So, explain that to me, because I have not played recently. I played years ago now. I mean, I enjoyed it. I still think it's pretty fun. It looks fun. I've seen my brother play it. I hope Jackson makes it to the stream. I'll post a... Actually, after this match, I'm going to comment again on the comment I left him yesterday. Oh, damn, dude. Are you serious? Alright, Fang could do that. Okay, people always think, in my opinion, that when survivors attempt to escape, that they're killing themselves. Oh, shit. He didn't see me. And damn. It's probably a dirty Wraith. Maybe a clean Wraith. Who knows? Finally, I'm getting decent, consistent frame rate. It doesn't feel like OBS is sucking it out like it randomly does, because the Fallout guy, I can actually watch this time. Yay! And again, as I always say, your time is valuable. Do what you want with it. If you want to watch me play this, that's fine. And welcome to the stream, the Fallout guy. It is nice to see you emerge out of the wasteland. There we go. Oh, hey! Feng Min! I think she was trying to hit Kate's butt. I don't know why. Okay, I'm not running. I'm not... Why is she still running? Alright, I'll stay off of Jen, so that way I'm not too worried about, you know, getting that done. Okay, I had to fix my mic. My headphones are acting up. And how are you doing, the Fallout guy? The Fallout guy. Oh, she's way over here. Okay. I was gonna say her aura might disappear, but I'm gonna do this stealthily. I am really nervous. Wraith is scary to me. Oh, he found Fang. I'm gonna cleanse that totem. That'd be a dick thing to do. Unless I have Jill Valentine's perk. She's insane. Don't tunnel. You have, like... Well, I don't know. Survivor, I guess, made a poor decision on trying to escape early. Which, unless you have, like... I gotta look at that perk name again, but it's the Adam West. No, it's the Adam perk. Good. Getting ready for Halloween! Yeah, me too. Yeah, my work's doing a costume contest. I am not... I would... Oh, shit. He's gonna come around. Oh, wow. Well, he's not tunneling. He's actually trying to get us all. Smart. He could win the game faster that way if he plays the cards right. Why am I running this way? Yeah, he's right there, bro. Oh, come on! Oh, he missed. Whoa! I like the skin. I don't... Okay, that time, I don't know what was happening back there. Oh, he got me. I don't know what was going on with him. I'm not even... Ooh, scary ghost. What happened to the... Game's glitching. Wow, that's interesting. I think it was glitching on him. That's actually, that pissed me off. That is something to get mad about in this game. Most when that unfortunate shit happens. Oh, jeez. Thank you, Jill. Okay, well, I got self-care, so you don't really need to follow me, but okay. He's gonna come after you! Or, like usual, the killer won't find her, and then we'll come after the unhooked person. Alright. You're kidding, dude. Can you let me heal Mr. Wrath? Or Mr. Wraith? Please? Shh, Kate. Shut up. Oh. Hear that? Great skill checks. I wasn't even looking at them. I was just unironically pressing space. I'm not bragging. I literally was not paying attention to the skill checks. I'm so surprised I got those, actually. Oh, no. Why did she DC? He didn't really tunnel. Oh, shit. Oh! Who the fuck are the... Damn. Hey, me. It's me, Zero. Hold on, let me get hooked so I can read your message. Let me out! There we go, there's that gross sound of the impalement. Yo, what's up, man? How are you doing? I'm doing good, how are you? It is me, Zero. It's nice to see you again. Oh, boy. Oh! Go, Fango! I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm gonna die. It's alright if I do. I can see why. Strafe played fair. I don't know why the Joe left. That's weird. I hope you're doing pretty good. Good! I hope that's true. But I'm not a therapist. I am doing pretty good. Damn. Damn. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Well, we got to 2. Or at least Fang did. Damn. That was a bad game. I do want to play another match. I want to even the odds. Hopefully the next match is better. I am changing my survivor, though. We're gonna use a whole new build. Being Quentin with light-footed, hope, prove thyself, and urban. Can't blah, man, I can't talk. Cannot go wrong with urban. Urban bourbon. That'd be funny. Have the utility flashlight. I really am not good with flashlight saves. I do want to... I didn't level him up to get Jake Park's perks. I want him to use that one. We could get rid of Prove Thyself. I think that'd be a good replacement. I want to try that one out. Saboteur. I'm not gonna lie. I'll just keep this. So how long does it you see a hook? Yeah, okay. The hook, sabotaging a hook without a toolbox takes 2.3 seconds, okay. It's not too long, but I would rather use it at its full capacity. Or I could use the wake up build. I always complain I don't have it. We'll use this one. I really think this one's fun. We're gonna use it. And we're gonna go have some fun romping around in our virtual horror slasher. I don't know, what do you guys consider Dead by Daylight in terms of like horror genres? I consider it a slasher. I'd say if they made when the movie comes out, which I don't want to have expectations for it. I want to go in blind to give my genuine see what I actually think about it. Because expectations do kind of not all the time, but ruin movies for certain people, and I kind of one of them. Not really though. Not really. I had no expectations. That's right. I should have mentioned this in the video. I had 0 expectations for the remake. Because I watched the original first. Thought it was cheesy as fuck. Then I watched it again on the Xbox. Because I bought all of the whole collection. They have the digital one. And didn't really like it that much. Like, I thought it was just unbelievable. I mean, and for a child killer, they made him seem kind of goofy. A few other things I didn't mention in the video. I just thought it was goofy. Can see why people like it. You know, it is entertaining for what it is, regardless of what, you know, we think. For those of us that like it, Mario movie. Mario movie? I haven't seen that. The animation or the 3D stuff they have looks phenomenal. I don't like the casting choices, though, for Bowser, honestly. I forget who played him. I think it was Jack Black. And I like Jack Black. I just don't think he was fit for Bowser, if that was who played Bowser. Also, Chris Pratt, I thought he was an Italian plumber. Because I've seen bits and pieces of it, but not enough to, like, give an entire opinion on the movie. Just, like, certain things that I don't really like. Like, the Mario movie, you know, is entertaining. It looks fun. Like, the fucking 3D animation, the graphics on that, or the 3D modeling they did, it looks so good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's really good looking. Especially on an HD or 4K TV. I'm texting my friend from school, and he's telling me he has a crush on a girl in our class. Well, tell him to get some courage and go up and ask for her number. Even though I have a problem approaching women myself, unfortunately, but... So I just blame my brothers for that. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously. We are all... Oh, we have a Nick Cage. I didn't even pay attention to the survivors in the lobby. Alright, well, we're starting with this one. And I'm pretty sure the killer's gonna come over here. Bowser's the best part. Bowser's the best part. Yeah, he looks pretty good in the movie. You want to hear a wild theory? Mario's real. I knew it. He was gonna come over here. We can run. Our footsteps are silent. Is he friendly? Oh, this is wonderful. Look at this, the merry-go-round of survivors and the Demogorgon. This is hilarious. See, I do honestly think... Man, his head is nodding animation's funny. Nick, that was rude! Remember, he's gonna tunnel you. That's a reason to tunnel. Yeah, and Donkey Kong, I forgot, was, my brother told me it was voiced by Seth Rogen. That's cool. They had, like, a good cast. I don't know, the not Italian thing. I just like lore-accurate stuff. I guess, and that's me. Don't think I'm trying to shit on your movie, I'm just being honest. Which I hate. People who just straight up shit on things. Oh, I'm playing seriously. Oh, damn, his hand was clipping through the wall. I wanted to see if he could get me. Okay, we're gonna give Quentin another try. Yeah, you know what? They should add first person. That's a good point. I remember there was a video where the somebody modded the game and they played in first person, and it does seem scarier. And they should make it special, like you can see her body, like you're actually looking through the eyes of the survivor. Kind of like the first Left 4 Dead where you can see your legs. Because to me that makes it feel like you're actually looking through their eyes, and I'm not role-playing. Well, I mean, I don't mind this either. I really like the running animations. I don't know why. A lot more scary. Yeah, I hope it doesn't scare you enough to have a heart attack there with Fall Guy. Because that probably would. That'd probably scare me to death. Literally. Alright, where is the gens, man? Where they be? This map's fun. I actually do... This is one of my other liked maps that I can stand. It's not saying the maps are poorly designed. I am not saying that at all. It's just I have... Like, these maps are for people that have... You'll end up getting a taste to certain maps and themes. Because these maps are themed. Like, this is supposed to be an old abandoned insane asylum. We gotta get out of here. Come on, Lori. I never thought this crossover would happen. Alright, that one popped. Oh, pardon me. Hurry up, Jen. Oh, this is the last one. Damn, should have brought in Wake Up if I would have known the killer was going to be friendly. He's a silly killer. Look how competitive this game is. Damn it. Somebody found a totem. I need to go find one. Let's get a totem so we can have... Oh, wait, we got hope. We have some hope to find a fucking totem. There was one, I think, over here. Oh, no, that was the last map. Who would you say... Do you know the killers that are in the game? The Fall Guy? What do you guys think? Drew? It's me, Zero? Who do you think... What killer would be the scariest to go against in first person? I would probably say Plague. And or Skull Merchant. I mean, I don't think it's that attractive to see a woman with a fine figure approaching you with a blade on her arm. That would just... Oh, this is open. But we'll take it. Actually, fuck the totem. We got a free item. We're kind of bums. We're bumming in DVD. Living off of other survivors. Sorry, I need this item. See you later. I think those are fun. Pyramid Head's a good one. Yeah, he would be spooky. He would probably make me fucking piss my pants. I don't know, I think all of them, to me at least, would be at least some way or another freaky. Sadako, yeah. Sadako, I think, scared me, like, I don't know, a few times. Alright, we're doing another match with Quentin. And same build. Then I might do some killer if no one's around. Oh, fuck. That's right. I was supposed to type that comment to Jackson, because I'm pretty sure he would want to play. Go to that notification. There we go. Not even close to ending. Oh shit, I didn't reply to him. Okay, I'm streaming. There we go. Now it's actually replied to him instead of just the overall comment. Yeah, Pyramid Head dude. He's fun to play as though. That's cool. He's a cool killer. I don't know, they made a mod for Fallout 4. I think it was called the Whispering Hills or something. And they added him in the game, and he looks fucking scary in that. Like, he looks, I think, in my opinion, I think he looks more scarier in a mod for Fallout 4. It's just, I don't know, all that gore and stuff. That's a game I want to stream, too, is Fallout 4. But once my craving for Dead by Daylight comes to at least a halt, I'll probably play that or jump straight back to New Vegas. Okay, here we go. Here we go. See what we're gonna go against now. Okay, we're going to Cold Wind. That's another good one. I actually like a good chunk of the maps in DBD. I like the indoor ones, even though I'm not good at Treatment Theater at all. At least Survivor. Sometimes Killer, too. That map intimidates the shit out of me. Did your friend... What'd you tell your friend it's me, Zero? If you're still watching. Recently started to play Fallout 1. It's pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a bad game at all. I'm not into the old school turn-based. I like games like, you know, Divinity. I could tolerate that turn-based. And Baldur's Gate 3 looks pretty fucking fire. Man, I was watching on the PS5, you could play split screen, which is awesome. I think that'd be fun. Should get my brother to bring his PlayStation 5 out to the... Ace. Hello. Okay, it is getting chased. And play Baldur's Gate. We all three can play. But he only has 2 controllers, so... Tough shit. Which isn't bad. Is the killer near? Oh no, he saw the chest. Okay. Oh damn, Ada hasn't even gotten hit. Alright, let's go. We're gonna actually run. Because I want to get away from that location as soon as I fucking can. Damn, that Ada's gonna be the troop of the fucking game. Or the match. Myers, huh? Alright. I see that we have a Michael in the house. We have Mike Myers. Oh, hell yeah, I'm unlocking this. See what we get. Oh, he's way back over there. Sorry, Yui, I'm going for save. Hopefully Ada... Okay, you both are working on a gen. They're both working on a gen. Just pay attention. Know our surroundings. Alright, here we go. Ace, where are you going? I want to help you out. I'm giving up on the game. He now decided that it's a good idea to get healed. What do you, what's your character, Fall Guy? Yeah, no problem. Let's get the hell out of here, Ace. Quinn wants to go home and help find Nancy. Which I really like how they wrote that. How he's still looking for her. I guess it makes sense for the entity to take him. She got hit. Save some pallets for me, Ada, please. Yeah, what's your character in Fall 1? Okay. Sabotaging. It is very sabotaging. I thought she got down over here. Am I tripping that hard? I am. Rifleman. I don't know how to do the theme to that show. Have you heard of that show, The Fall Guy, The Rifleman? And that's what I love doing those builds. That's every time. Oh damn! Every time I do a build. What are you doing? Heavy perception. It'd be funny to do a build. I was just thinking, that gave me an idea. To do a build for my next character. Oh, it's an old show, The Rifleman. It was like a 1960 black and white show. My dad watches the black and white stuff. Which are cool. Oh shit. Now you guys ain't gonna know where the fuck I went. Somebody save her. She's why? That's right. She didn't get healed. So far, not a bad game. I could live with getting four gens done. It doesn't mean you're bad. I was thinking, anyways, about doing a build. Why is he only getting the 3? Is he scared of my prestige? Please don't tell me he's one of those, or he's saving me for last. For some reason or another. So we're gonna do that. Okay, there's Ada. Why isn't she healed? You will throw the game. Michael, Freddy, Pennywise, or Jason? Depending on what Pennywise. I like Michael over Freddy. Dude, I need to heal you, bro. What are you doing? Sorry if it sounds like... Okay. Okay. What the fuck? I need to play carefully. I don't know why he's only targeting 3. That's weird. Michael! Oh, shit. I think he's mad. The way, I don't know why, some of the way people move in the game, you can tell they're not really happy with the outcome. Okay. I like all of them, depending on the Pennywise. That's another movie I forgot to put on the list. Because I didn't really care for the newer It's. I remember one of my older buddies I'm not friends with anymore. He was trying to show me the second one. I kept telling him I wasn't into it, but he persisted to show me. And I just lost interest and fell asleep because I didn't care to fucking see it. So let's go. Let's go save. He's probably... No, he's camping her. I guarantee you he's at a... Yeah, he's right there. Why is he camping like that? Bro, why you being that petty, Michael? Okay, he's taking chase of her. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, fuck. I think he lost me. I'm leaving. Fuck that noise. Man, that was not a terrible idea. I mean, that's an interesting strategy. I mean, it was endgame. Gens are done. I feel bad for doing that. But he had... I don't know what he had. Let's see his... Damn it. Stupid headphones. There we go. Keep putting my arm on the fucking wire. On the wire. What about you, Fall Guy? What about all of you in chat? Michael, Freddy, Jason, or Pennywise? Or Pennywise or Jason, sorry. I do like Jason also. I do. I think he's unique. I can't even see. See what's going on. Did they make it out? You can't even find her. There's a chance, unless he's being an a-hole and waiting at the end of the fucking... the map. Nah. Bro. Come on. Just pick her up and fucking hook her. I think he was pissed, dude. I think he was not happy with the outcome of that match. Alright, I might jump to kill her now, unless somebody wants to play. Anybody can play. Freddy? Yeah, I like Freddy too. Freddy's cool. Speaking of, we might just jump into a game of Freddy. And there's good old pure burrito head. The Cool Ranch, or the... I forget what that chili one's called, but I like that one. Dorito. Yeah, my killer grade is pretty low, so who cares to begin with. What's this one do again? Okay, 50% louder sounds. Game foot. Let's give it a whirl. Freddy or Pennywise? Freddy. Come on. Freddy. I'd have to say Freddy. Unless you're asking me who would win, I would say Pennywise would probably whoop the shit out of Freddy. But yeah, in Freddy vs. Jason, Jason's undead. He did beat the shit out of Jason at the start, I believe. I haven't seen that in fucking years. There's my tablet calling to notifications attention. Hopefully the game doesn't do that lagging bullshit. Because sometimes my game tends to lag for some reason during streams. And once it gets to that point, that's when I'm going to have to call it, because I think that's insufferable for me, because it affects the play. And it's bad to watch back. Because I do watch these back here and there. Or we might react to a video. Play some DBD. React to a few videos. I actually have few. Not a few, but two in mind. Manic Mouth, what is up? I like your profile picture. Freddy, huh? No, I know it was Freddy. I chose him. Oh, look, we're on Skull Merchant's side of the woods. Why? I'm seeing a little bit FPS drop, but not terrible. It's not that I have a bad setup here. It's just OBS after these updates really have not been working with Dead by Daylight for whatever reason. Which is weird. Wait a minute. I set that one up. Why did they go in the closet? Okay. What are you doing? Oh boy, what are you doing? See if I can... I fucked that up so bad. He's gonna try to do a whirly bird, huh? How did I get her? Stream got mad we left it out. He probably did. I bring him back. Okay, I do. Oh god, I do. I'm just not really gonna try, but we'll just play as Freddy. I don't know how I got her. I'm glad they didn't DC though. Oh damn. Where are my gens at? I kind of want to control these three. So what we're gonna do is apply pressure here. I might have to... Ah, this can't be... this ain't allowed. That hurt her over here. She probably ran back here. And I could try to trick teleport to these ones. Sound like somebody ran. It's just fucking footsteps. Not you again. I'm gonna hit you so I could waste their time. Oh damn, that's... Should have quick hit. That's right, I get ace, baby. I gotta adjust my mic. Whoops. Oh, this ain't happening, Yui. I gotta kick your gen now. What the hell? Why? Okay, you're gonna vault that. Fair enough. It's doing it. OBS. Or two UEs. Oh, she got back. Oh, not for long. I'm just kidding. Why the hell? Okay. And I'm sorry for this terrible fucking lag. Oh, yeah, dead hard. Oh. Gamma trick and pretend. I knew somebody was gonna come back. Oh, it looked like somebody came back. Every scream is the same. What are you doing? Are you... Why are you guys playing like this? You were already hooked. I guess, I don't know what's going on. I think they're trying to be mean. It's not really working. You resulted so far to a second hook state. I'm actually... There we go. And let's quickly find... Oh, look at that. Why is my game lagging like this, dude? This makes challenging. Why is it doing this? Seriously? I think Freddy's Dream World is too much. I do want to apologize for that. I have no idea. Ever since these updates, I guess OBS just hasn't been getting along with fucking Dead by Daylight. Yeah, okay. Let's hurry up. We gotta patrol those generators. Check this one. Oh, but somebody's over here. Wigging out. When in doubt, make it out. Well, you haven't even started that one. No, no shame, no game. I will, you know, go back over here. I don't know why you're leading him to this gen. This is the one... You keep looping that. That one's real. Come on, man. See, it lagged so bad I had no fucking clue where she went, dude. That's so annoying. Why is it now, of all things... Yeah, so yeah, they are the same. Yeah, throw that down. Waste that one. Oh. Come on, game. Are you fucking kidding me? Why is OBS... It's not even with just streaming. It does this when I'm recording, too. It's ridiculous. This is fucking stupid. It's not like these players are doing it really any good. I was lagging the whole fucking time. I lost one survivor because of it. And plus, I wasn't really paying attention either. Oh my god. See that boon totem? OBS is like too much. We gotta use all your CPU. Even though it's never been an issue. Damn. I don't know what they're thinking. You're about to get yourself killed, miss. This is my area now. I unknown G12. Damn, that was annoying. It's like, damn, guys. You had to fucking teabag. You guys weren't even that good. Damn. I'm just gonna tell him the truth. I was lagging. Because I hooked you twice. I wasn't even trying to tunnel. I thought they were playing in a challenging manner, so I don't know. Whatever. And the Fall Guy, what's your least favorite Scream? Or do you not like Scream at all? I almost have him prestige, bro. I'm not playing as Freddy. I think for some reason my fucking OBS just doesn't like Freddy's Dream World, apparently. Either I have to install an update for OBS, which I hope is the case. I'm hoping it's the case. I'm gonna play Huntress. See how we do. How long have I been streaming for? I'm kind of curious to see. Not even an hour. That's right, I think it's... Oh, damn, I can't believe it started around 6. I thought it was 5. An hour into this fucking stream, it's already pulling its weird bullshit, so I'm just closing the window of Steam, not actually exiting it, because I'll just close the game. I'll just close the game. The Huntress. Ah. Okay, I'm hoping to God doesn't pull the same shit with the Huntress. Because if that's the case, we're gonna have to take a break. That's not good. Okay. We're gonna break this door too. Easy access. thought there was a survivor crouch there for whatever reason. I thought I heard something over here. Happy Halloween there, Cheryl. I need to break that door. Right in the face. Well, so far so good. But usually, for some reason, OBS doesn't like hooking. Is what I've noticed. I think it was Freddy for some reason. I don't actually have frame rate issues with them at all. It's funny. Oh, that's not a good idea. Why'd you save him when I was around? She sounds like a South Park character. One of, like, the 4 main characters' friends. Oh, it's doing it. This is too wooded. Look at all that. That's bullshit. I'm getting fed up with this, dude. I need to see if there's, like, an update. There's something going on. Okay. We'll look you over here. So I can smush that totem. We'll keep trudging through. I will probably have to take a break. Maybe did I stay around the hook for too long? I hope not. Oh no. I'm gonna have to kick this one. I was gonna say, if I hit even... Watch this gen cause severe lag. I kinda figured. I'm blinded by the light. Oh, damn. Oh god, they got 2 done. See? Lag. Surprised breaking the pallet doesn't cause it. Where did Cheryl go? Cheryl. We're gonna grab Cheryl now. Oh, she actually just ran off. Smart. Smart. Well, I could do that. I need to go refill my hatchets. I know there's a locker down here somewhere. Right here. Did that go through, or did that actually hit? It looked like it went through the hedge. We gotta actually keep him off the main object. Well, I'm gonna fool him. This is a strat. I know, you're going to the famous loop spot. I've heard of this place many times. Oh, there's a door there, damn. Alright, we gotta go back. Why is it doing this? Why? Here we go. Fucking lagging. Oh god. We're gonna have to hit David again. Damn. Try to make it to this one. I think I'm being dumb. Don't run into any walls. Oh god. There we go. Damn, that's way too far. Oh my god. I think there are hatchets up there, but I guess don't want to go to those. Let's go to these. Oh well. I unlocked a tome or a tier in the tome. Let's go to that. I think I'm having lag issues already, and we haven't even been streaming a fucking hour. God, it's so annoying. Like, it throws me off. Throws me off bad. I would say I would switch to Survivor, but so far, fuck that shit. I'm having way too many lag issues. But what we could do is rest. I could react to a video for a little bit, then we can come back and see how it is. It's just how OBS is functioning, so I'm going to open up YouTube before I switch the tab to desktop. Okay. Okay, let's watch a bit of this. Okay, well, it says there's a dark screen. It's not buffering. Do I even have it? Should be. There we go. I can see it. It's going. Let's do it. Let me actually add something to my tag before we do react to a bit of this video, not the whole thing. Let's go to my channel. Let's go to my stream. We'll get back into DVD. Buffering. Do I? Okay. I'm gonna add one more thing. Just one little thing, depending on how much room I have, then I'll have to delete a few things from the tags. Just to be fair. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's do it. There we go. Creetosis Fall 4. Okay, fair enough to me. I'll put FO4. Why not? Okay. Well, I don't care if anybody's watching or not. I'm still going to react to it. Let's do it.
Not only is Fallout 4 a bad game, it's
Oh, God.
an objectively bad game.
So you're going to start the video off by saying it's objectively bad? You know, I'm going to show you how many people are playing on Steam. Well, that's because of mods. I hate that argument, like, oh, you're playing it, your Fallout 4 is only good mods. Why would you mod a game you don't like? And that's supposedly bad. Like, wouldn't you think that mods enhance the experience, which is what most of them do? Alright, let's go to Fallout 4. Let's go to Community Hub. Alright? Oh, 10,000 people. There was quite a bit. That's still quite a bit. 10,000 people. That's not like 10 people. I wonder if there's a way. View stats. Oh, you can't even fucking see. There was a lot of people playing. I've seen, I think somewhere, I think that's Skyrim. I may be getting that mixed up, but it doesn't matter. Still quite a bit of people playing. So let's see.
That's a
I
pretty.
mean, it's funny that you start the video saying it's an objectively bad game when a lot of people tend to like it. So you're saying... Because when people use that argument in critiques, they are trying to downplay anybody else that has a different opinion. No matter what you think, that X thing is bad. And that's what the fuck you're saying. And it's weird as hell.
Pretty harsh way to start this. But
Yeah, it's no shit. It's objectively the wrong way to start it. This is art. People put this together for our entertainment. It is totally fine for him to really hate Fallout 4. That's his opinion. That's great. I don't care. I'm not trying to win him over to say, yeah, well, you're not looking at this. If you really don't like the game, that's fine. I don't care.
I have my reasons for it that will be explored throughout the 6-part video series. In the first part, I cover the first half of the main story. In the second part, I cover the 4 faction paths, as well as the...
This intro is fucking 27 minutes. Unless this is wrong. Let's go to most... There's a most replayed. Is this where the review starts? Is the most... Okay. I'm gonna go a minute behind where the most replayed is, because I don't fucking care. You want to start out saying the game's objectively bad? Come on. I should actually change the title to my stream. That would only be fair. Manage videos, and then live, and I'm gonna do Dead by Daylight live gameplay, and then slash Creetosis reaction. Or Creetosis Fallout 4 review, I guess if you want to call it, reaction. There, we'll save it. Okay, let's do it. Starting off hot by saying the game's objectively bad. Let's see if this is him just rambling on.
Dismiss that criticism. The opinion shield is quite the obnoxious beast, particularly because of how often it is used to take away someone's responsibility.
Oh. So you think we should live in a world where people should control what other people like? You really cannot handle differing opinions if that's your take. Actually, I'm gonna go back. I want to listen to that whole thing. That sounds like a fucking argument that only somebody with the brain cells that Creetosis has would make.
Exponentially worse if we were
Somebody who had a very whose life was controlled probably likes that, I guess. I don't know. I just hate that word when it comes to entertainment. It only applies to true crime.
further back up this point,
And obviously facts that have been proven in real life. Like, the word objective has its meaning, but it's not for
the
entertainment.
Fallout Wiki says he injects himself with a mysterious something.
Okay, he goes into Fallout 3. I don't give a fuck about that. I could care less.
In the gaps with assumptions and leaps in logic to try and make sense of poor writing. There's not only no evidence to support these arguments, but in fact the opposite is implied to be true through the information and evidence we do have.
You have evidence? If your points are evidence, then I don't want to know what the facts are from you. Like, you even said in the beginning that you knew it was a spicy take. Of course, he probably threw in New Vegas. Oh, no, he didn't. Doesn't look like he did. All right.
There is nothing to support it being experimental or rare. There's nothing to support the Enclave going through Lamplight, as there's not
Why are you talking about Fallout 3? And this is 12 minutes into your stupid intro.
only
I guess, as Vincent Martin corrected me, you can talk about whatever you want, but I just think, to me, if you're trying to hold an attention span, bro, you're talking about something that I didn't click on the video for.
evidence of this, but also through the evidence that they come from where
He's
the vault
still
entrance
talking
is.
about it.
There's nothing
God.
to support that it's rare, aside from the fact that it's never used again outside of this one provable instance, and this one instance that's quite honestly giving the game the benefit of the doubt that it does not deserve. He couldn't have possibly known that Project Parody would present such a danger, which therefore implies he keeps it on him at all times. But if
You
this is
didn't
so
like the
valuable-
story to Fallout 3. Let's just sum it up, man. You don't need to go deep in you don't need to go deep and philosophical. It's a fucking game. Jesus.
important of a life-saving medicine, then why are more not made? Autumn entering 87 through the vault door becomes exponentially worse if we were to assume he did not use through radiation
I don't
immunity.
care. This is not
Because
Fallout
him,
4.
his
I'm here for
soldiers, and
Fallout
you
4.
would not survive passing through this way.
I don't give a fuck. This is video games, dude. Who gives a fuck about the real life aspect? Yeah, I do agree that some games try to use realistic elements for, their games. Some. But Fallout 4 uses barely little to none. And all the Fallout games do. All of them. Why are you trying to... nah.
The writers wanted this shocking moment
I don't
where
wanna fucking
dear old
hear
dad
it.
dies and the big bad is there.
I don't
but the
care. We get you have a massive hate boner for Fallout 3. And it's probably a long hours with that fucking hard-on, dude, for hating Fallout 3. Probably took some, Fallout 3 hate Viagra or something.
big bad survived. That doesn't make
Damn.
any sense. Let's have him play an animation where he injects himself with a thing so he could show up later. I mean, what other conclusion can you come to?
I mean, Fallout 3 is not perfect. I am not defending it. I don't even want to fucking listen to this. I just want
all
him...
the facts. Based on
The facts. Okay.
all this information, or lack thereof, as well as the objectively provable, undeniable evidence in the game, I arrive at what I believe is the only natural conclusion. That this is simply a matter of objectively bad writing.
This guy really must have had his parents fucking control everything he does. And he's just taking it out on fucking YouTube, I guess. To, I guess, some degree piss people off. And then, of course, he can't handle criticism for what I've shown in other videos I've done. Like, come on, man. Jesus, man.
The developers invented a thing out of thin air to save their character from a situation they objectively cannot survive. This thing
You're trying to think realistically. You are such a fucking Cheeto eater. I'm not going to say basement dweller. I'll just say Cheeto eater. It sounds less harsh.
objectively does not have any information about it in the game that we could use to understand why it is or isn't used in particular parts of the game, where it would make sense to
don't
have
care.
it. And even then, what we see is contradictory with it being so rare that
He really hates Fallout 3. That's all I'm getting from this intro, is that you hate Fallout 3. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck what you think of any of these games. They're all good in their own way. They have their strengths and weaknesses. It's true. I wouldn't say objectively, but actually objectively, each game brings something new to the table that many people will say are improvements or downfalls. And that's okay. I am not attacking this dude at all for his dumb opinion. I just don't he's saying this is objective. This is fact. No matter what you think, he really wants to live in a communist lifestyle, it seems like. I want to have my thoughts and opinions controlled by some random asshole on the internet. Jesus Christ.
have any at the end of the game, but they have enough to use 4 doses at Vault 87. And Colonel Autumn objectively does not have it on him in a situation where he would objectively either need or want to have
I
it.
think it's funny how he went on Vincent Martin for using different gameplay, but yet they were talking about Fallout 3. This dumbass is using Fallout 4 footage while talking about Fallout 3. Well, I showed the footage. Why didn't you continuously have the B-roll for Fallout 3 if you're going to make a criticism like that against somebody? That's just funny.
on him
He ends up contradicting himself.
due to the extremely
Or
dangerous
being a massive fucking hypocrite.
nature of radiation and Project Purity. Now, the
Yeah.
meta reason for him not having it at the end of the game is because the player suddenly having an immunity to radiation would destroy the choice and meaning behind self-sacrifice to save
Who
people.
gives a
But
fuck?
that is ultimately a consequence of objectively bad writing.
No, you don't even know the word. Again, he probably wants to live in a controlled world. It's just funny.
This is the process I
And
use
yes,
in
we will
making
be
these-
getting into DBD, back into DBD, because I need to give my laptop a break
analysis videos.
from gaming.
I find something I believe to be a problem. I check how deep it goes, and I try to find any logical solution within the game.
You don't need to do that. You're wasting your time doing that. which seems to be what you like doing. Seriously, dude. I look for deeper meaning in video games. Oh, yes, full quality, yes. Okay, anywho. I try to look for logical things in a world that will never happen. Do you really think people would survive an atomic blast? Why would you want to think rationally about this? Yeah, I will say it's possible, but more likely, not trying to scare people, I don't think that's the case. Unless, we prepare and all that stuff. There's a lot of what ifs, but that's in the future. We don't know what's going to happen from there on out. Hell, we don't even know what's going to happen next year.
That would sufficiently explain away the issue. If I can't, I use what evidence and information I've got to determine what I believe to be the most logical.
Saying a game is bad is not evidence, and you pointing it out is not evidence. I'm sorry yet again that you like your thoughts controlled, but no. Saying something is bad and you not liking a particular thing or a couple things about the game, that's fine. I don't care. But to say that it's bad, and objectively, because that's the word he's using, there's no logic, dude. Why would you think logically while making a fantasy or a post-apocalyptic role-playing fantasy setting? Like, in terms of the monsters and all this. Fallout is just a wacky-ass series to begin with. I love Fallout for that. I love all the Fallouts for that. Especially for Fallout 1 and 2, some of the wacky shit you can encounter. They're quite funny. And it makes sense. I mean, I don't think I've seen Thomas the Tank Engine randomly show up in Fallout 4, and it was actually written into the game. And even if they did do that, guess what? They would fit it in. I mean, they've done stuff like that in the original ones, from what I've seen.
Outcome. I then script a condensed version that appear in
We don't give a fuck how you do these videos.
Video, or
I
cut the
don't, at
argument
least.
if the game adequately explains it away. For example, during the section
I just
talking
care about how he conducts himself.
about Billy, the ghoul child.
Oh boy, the thing that really pissed people off. That was probably the most hilarious thing I think I've heard. I made a video on that. Go check that out. People just didn't reason. All the people that said they really fucked the ghouls and stuff did not reason. And to be honest, Billy's the only fucking ghoul child that we've seen in the entire franchise. I've looked it up. I do not know of any fucking ghoul child in any of the Fallout games. So who's to say where the lore for that comes from? It'd be in Fallout 4. Ghoul children obviously stop aging. Isn't that the lore for the ghouls? Isn't that going to be his argument? Is that he's been in there for 200 years?
Fallout 4 was inconsistent with child ghouls aging. With both Fallout 3...
No, they're not consistent with the fucking ghouls aging, if that's the case.
And with itself, as I was aware of two characters who said they were children when the bombs dropped. Further exploring this information to verify it, I learned that one character was talking in relative terms, I was a child back then, referring more to being naive rather than age, and the other character lied about her age. Because the facts of what the games presented did not align with what I thought, I had to cut that particular argument because it wasn't true, and at that point it would be an issue of both lying about the game and lying to my audience, neither of which is something I want to do.
How's that
With all
lying?
that out of the way, it hopefully comes across as reasonable. I mean, realistically...
You don't want to lie to your audience, but you want to disgruntle the people that you could have gotten subbed. Like, if you were fair and said that you didn't like Fallout 4 and fairly reviewed the game, then fine. I mean, even especially if you really wanted to rip into it, you could give it its pros and then rip into the cons. But from the get-go, you started out saying this fucking game's objectively bad, even though there were 10,000 people playing. And if the argument's gonna be, oh, it's because of mods, and why are you modding a game that's bad? Mods don't really change the game unless you get weapons and all that stuff. So to a certain degree, yeah, they do, but that's not what people play with. Usually it's those stupid slooty ones. But those are people that post that online. That's what I've seen. So,
certainly come across
like,
as
why would you mod it? Like, why, if you don't like the game or if you think it's bad, why would you make it more enjoyable? Wouldn't that just ruin the experience? That's what I think.
It's simple fact-finding and presenting the information. However, if you listen to some of the people who don't like me, you think I was giving it every effort to make you stop liking the things I don't like, that I'm trying to steal your feelings, or whatever. It's a shame I'm not a supervillain, because these people would be my best propagandists.
Why would you want to be a supervillain? Why would you say it's a shame to not be a supervillain, or it's a shame you're not a supervillain?
I said it earlier, and it bears repeating, as people seem to have trouble with this, but I'm not here to tell you what to like or not like.
I'll buy that. I don't think so. I think you just genuinely hate the game, but saying it's objectively bad is not the way to do it. Just say you don't like it, and then move on. And then review the game. Shit all over if you want. It's YouTube. It's an outlet for it. I don't care. I like Fallout 4. And I like Fallout New Vegas. Really can't get into 3. But those are the only 2 Fallout games I like. So...
here to take away your feelings or anything of the sort. I'm just here to sift through the garbage and come to a conclusion based on what that pile of garbage contains.
It's funny you say, oh, well, I don't want to shit on your opinion. That's not what I'm trying to do, but you consistently keep saying it's garbage. And you do know when you keep repeating that, people will actually believe it. You'd have to be stupid to think otherwise, unless he just doesn't know that he's doing it.
And present that information to you, the viewer. At that point, it's your choice what to do with that information.
Mm-hmm.
You could absolutely love Fallout 4, watch this entire video series, agree with every single thing I said, and come away
No, I don't. I don't agree with everything you said. I think so far you started the video kind of dumb.
from it loving the game just as much as you did before. Because what you personally like or enjoy or find value in is not necessarily tied to the quality of how well something is.
Yeah, it is. It resonated. You enjoyed what you saw and played. What else is there to fucking say? Like, yeah, to you, it's a valuable masterpiece. That's not objective. That's your opinion. He's really, really coming off like a communist.
It's made. Hell, I
like having my opinions on media controlled.
Morbius because it's a hilariously awful movie. It's also worth noting that I'm not claiming to be infallible. I may get things wrong. I may miss a piece of critical information for one reason or another.
Yeah.
Mistakes happen.
Don't care.
Those mistakes don't invalidate the entirety of these videos, only the arguments that mistake pertains to. That said, I do try to avoid mistakes as much as humanly possible, and I believe that I've come to the most logical conclusion based on the information and evidence available within the game, and without filling in the gaps with any headcanon.
Dude, you are dragging
there is the other side to this whole
on.
discussion to tackle. You can't bring up objectivity in reference to the quality of media without someone else coming in with the everything is subjective take, or the
No, it's everything in media is subjective. I mean, dude, people have different styles of jokes. Some people don't like dark jokes. Comedy is subjective. What's another thing? Well, movies are. Regardless of what you want to think, it's subjective because people, regardless of what you're going to say, are going to like it. That's why people are telling you it's an opinion, dude. And then you can fucking sit back in your crusty gaming chair and take a fucking deep breath and just realize, okay, I don't like this game. I'm glad I don't. I don't know, man. It's kind of funny.
nothing could be objective take, which is essentially the same.
Really, nothing could. No, that is stupid. Yes, when it comes to true crime and everything in the real world is all objective when it comes to actual facts. Okay, like some science things, like, the planet is Earth and it's round. Those are objective truths. Ted Bundy is a shitty person. Objective truth. Like, he committed terrible crimes. To add what he said, yeah, there are things, but in the real world, that are objective.
Thing.
When it comes to media, it is not. As I said, comedy is subjective. Some people like certain types of comedy movies, and guess what? If they watch one that didn't fit their quota or their needs to watch a comedy movie, and they didn't like it, they'll say it's bad. They'll be like, oh, fuck, I'm not watching this shit again.
It's frustrating for several reasons. First of all, it feels like an intentional misunderstanding of both the arguments being made and the phrase, everything is subjective. Secondly, it is
You're misinterpreting it. It's for media. From what I've seen people say it's for media. I haven't seen that people said everything's objective, if that's the case, and I agree. But when it comes to video games, it is. Who gives a fuck what you like? If you like games that are considered bad, then have at it. I don't give a shit.
almost exclusively used to defend something.
Which I'm pretty sure we all do. We all like a game that was considered bad. And we're like, I don't see how that's bad. You know? Because you had fun with it.
And to dismiss that criticism. The opinion shield...
And yes, I'm not defending Fallout 4 for its flaws. I do think Fallout 4 does have flaws. Nothing is perfect in terms of man-made things such as games and films. So it's kind of hard to say something's objective when another movie comes in and they're like, oh, it broke grounds.
The obnoxious beast, particularly because of how often it is used to take away someone's responsibility for the words they say, and to dismiss anything...
That's not really the case.
You've got to say that they might not like.
You really... Just makes me think that you really don't like hearing different opinions. I mean, they're literally... It's true. It's an opinion at the end of the day. You going over this and trying to look for logic and reasoning in a fucking... a post-apocalyptic wasteland art or fantasy. Yeah. I do understand they try to use some realism, but it's more likely than not. I mean, your character can take, like, a shot to the chest and still live because you have stim packs. Or not just that, you have high enough HP. Come on. And you can eat you could take radiation or drink irradiated water, but you only get 10 rads. It's not like, like it would affect you, because it would. But whatever.
Everything is subjective naturally refers to your personal feelings on something, or what value you personally take.
No, because there's been nothing that has come close to Fallout 4. At least that I think. Maybe that's a bad take, but whatever. He's just getting mad that people are telling him everybody has their own opinion and they don't give a fuck what you say. I just don't get this. And this is a way too long of an intro. If you continue to hone in on this shit for 30 minutes, are you kidding?
Away from it. For example, I do not
I don't care. I want to hear what you have to say about Fallout 4.
Racing games. They don't interest me. I don't find them fun to play. Those are my subjective feelings on racing games. But that doesn't mean those games are bad, or poorly made, or anything of the sort.
Mm-hmm.
It just means
He understands that.
Personally don't like them. A lot of people online try to conflate objective fact and subjective feeling, and the state of media discussion online is in something of a dire situation because of this. It seems to me...
Not really.
...that far too many people stay...
No, he just cares about... He wants to have his opinions controlled by randos on the internet. Because it probably happened to him. That's what I think. I just don't understand your argument, dude. It literally is subjective. There were 10,000 people playing, and last I looked, before today, there were like 30,000. And because it's night where I'm at, and I don't know if Steam's going by my time area or something. But that 10,000 is a lot of people. Well, that's because of mods. Well, then why, if the game was objectively bad, why are you modding a game that's objectively bad? Mods wouldn't make it fun. It would make it worse, I would say.
Too much of their
At least I would
personality or
think.
self-worth upon a product. So any criticism of that product then becomes an attack on that product. Thus, an attack upon themselves, leading to the opinion shield protecting the things dear to these people, while using it to invalidate any...
No, Dude, the word objective... I'm gonna look this shit up so you guys can see the fucking definition. Oh, let's not look at that. Let's go to Google. Then we're going to type in objective versus, or objective definition. Of a person of their judgment not influenced by personal feelings or opinions is considering and representing facts. Okay. And then a thing aimed to, so okay. Of a person, or no, objective truth. Oh, damn. My brother's getting mad. Objective truth. Distinction between subjectivity and objectivity is basic. Ideas of philosophy, particularly epistemology, I can't pronounce that, and metaphysics, it is often related to discussions of counselness, agency, personhood, philosophy of mind. What is the meaning of objective truth? The words objective truth are a reminder about the truth or of a belief or statement is entirely a matter of how things are with its object and has nothing to do with the state of subject. Well, the one I read, it's weird how I can't find that, but it said that pretty much regardless of what you may think, it's pretty much saying that your opinion doesn't matter. That's the rundown of it, at least.
Anything you've got to say on
It's funny how he's saying that, but he's saying the game's objectively bad, and he's complaining about people telling him it's opinion.
matter. Your criticism about Autumn's radiation immunity drug doesn't matter because that's just your opinion. And you can't be objective about these issues because you're biased against Fallout 3. It's a wonderful, terrible little tool that gets pulled out at the drop of a hat.
I don't think it's that. I just think that you're looking into it too deep. This is entertainment at the end of the day. Some people think this series sucks. Doesn't mean that they have bad taste. Because I'm not going to lie, this is going to be a very hot take in the Fallout community. Fallout was a fuck series from the start, in my opinion. Like, none of the games really kind of make sense, and you rarely hear about what happened before. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Haven't played the first two, so I think the second one might have heavily brought up the first one, which makes sense. But, like, in terms of lore, it was never grounded. That's what I mean by fuck from the start.
And Mag dumped into any discussion regarding the quality of a work to protect one's own feelings and beliefs from the terrible sin of critical thinking.
I don't care that you dislike the game, but you're really overthinking it.
Everything I've said so far also applies to people who make videos as well. A few years ago, Many a True Nerd made a
Oh, you're gonna bring this up? Why are you bringing these up, man? Is this whole discussion about Miniature Nerd? I am speeding this up. We're not going to speed it up too much. We're going to speed it up just enough.
video defending Fallout 3 from criticism, and in the comments to my response to his
completely wrong video on Fallout 3.
one of the most common responses is people either incredulous or angry that I dared criticize someone's opinion.
And please, for the love of God, do not make an 8-hour response video.
Oh, he's so malding now. Why? Like, I've seen the clip what he said about me. I'm not that mad about it. Because I don't give a fuck what he thinks.
That I won't watch because I have nice things to say about it. Seriously, that was a pretty bonkers thing to see happen to another dude. I feel bad for that guy.
As though by it being an opinion, it's immune to any kind of scrutiny or analysis. Oh, and by the way, the guy who said that...
This guy is just so...
some weirdo loser coward who decided to take a cheap...
Weirdo loser coward. Oh, God. Weirdo loser coward, huh? I can see why he blocked you. I mean, after the whole Vincent Martin thing, dude, you cannot take no for an answer, it seems like. You just have to be right.
shot at someone he doesn't know at all and just made dumb assumptions about. No, moron. My issue isn't that he had nice things...
He's mad. Oh, this is hilarious. I didn't know that we would actually see some steam from a video. I didn't think he actually got this mad.
...say about the game. The problem is with his deep misrepresentations and dishonesty about the game, and how he takes other people out of context in order to make them look stupid. Also, he can defend a video game from completely justified and accurate criticism.
Yeah, he wasn't perfect in the video. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the guy, but yeah, he wasn't perfect in the video. I thought it was fine. Gave me a little second glance to Fallout 3.
This isn't a simple opinion by John. They're publicly posted arguments against criticism against the game, which by extension means that someone else's opinion he's arguing against in the first place. Especially when he quotes other...
Well, this whole thing's arguing over an opinion. I don't know why you included this. This is weird.
YouTubers, takes them out of context and strawmans them. This is simply a matter of these particular people operating using double standards. But to prove the point for those who may not have seen the video, here's a good example. While arguing against the criticism that Fallout 3 generally lacks choice, John claims...
I strongly suspect that some people have underestimated just how many interesting options there are in Fallout 3, because, just like in Fallout 1, some options simply don't appear in dialogue unless you already have the requirements to fulfill them. In short, I reckon some people assumed Fallout 3 didn't have enough options just because they never explored well enough to find them, and Fallout 3 didn't clearly flag they were there to be found.
His example is to show the hidden solution to the Superhuman Gambit quest, which is on a terminal in an obscure dungeon, hidden away and hard to find. The way he presents his argument on the surface and taken at face value.
The same thing could be said to Fallout 1, though. They were hidden, hard to find. Like, he said hidden dialogue options, like in Fallout 1. Aren't they hard to find?
Makes it seem as though there's actually a lot of neat hidden choices and solution to quests like this in the world. What he fails to mention is that this
There
is
are.
the
From what I've seen and played, yeah, there are. I've
only
beaten the
example
game.
of such a thing in the entire game. He even cites this fact in a
I
different video of
don't
his.
fucking care. He's still mad at Miniature Nerd. You're not helping your case. You're literally still sulking over this, and I could say that because this is now your, like, 5th or 3rd fucking... Or this is your new analysis series. This came out 4 fucking months ago. Or probably recorded over a span of time, I would assume. Of course. But dude, leaving this in here just doesn't help. It makes me kind of not want to take the rest of this seriously. Like, if you want to grab people's attention, starting off by insulting people by calling them dumb or moron cowards. Somebody couldn't think of an insult, clearly. You know what I could call you? Let's see. A mom whistler. That's a good one.
Because Fallout 3 does contain a quest where to get the optimal ending, you have to locate...
I really don't give a fuck. End of the preamble. Okay. Part 1, the beginning. Let's go. Let's see what he's got to say. That's what I care about. That whole thing was unneeded. It starts at 35 minutes! How do you expect to have people hold their attention for that long when you insulted 2 YouTubers and then complained that they blocked you? This is... Oh my god, dude. Let's do it. Let's see what you gotta say. I really don't want to... This is probably gonna... I'm just gonna listen to a few points. See what he's got to say. I love the intro to this game. Alright.
War.
Don't tell me you play this whole fucking intro.
This should start right
Okay.
away with the intro.
Perfect. Good
This
job.
part
Good
is
edit there.
absolutely subjective and a personal complaint of mine, but Ron Perlman shouldn't have been dropped as a narrator for no good reason.
You're talking subjective, but you said this game's objectively bad.
He's been the intro narrator since the very beginning of Fallout.
This whole thing's subjective.
It's almost like a tradition at this point. Even Fallout 3, despite its many countless glaring issues, stuck to this tradition. Now I understand he won't be able to narrate the Fallout intros forever, but they still had him voice a character in the game. It's not like he was unavailable, or too expensive, or anything of the sort. They had him record lines for the game anyways. This would almost be like having a mainline Star Wars movie without the iconic intro music.
Okay, I don't care. Not that funny. That is subjective.
It's about his personal history, that he served in
This
the
whole thing is...
military as well.
He's just like, he wants to, like, I don't care that he's making a 2-hour video. He's free to do that. YouTube's a great outlet for game discussion. Okay? But saying the game is fucking objectively bad is not objectively true. I mean, there are good things about it, and there are bad things, you know? It's a 50-50 with these.
Fears for his family's safety. Before you even have a chance to do anything in the game, the character of Nate is, for the most
Okay, he's using the narrative character Nate. Oh god, please don't tell me that you play as Nate. Don't use the same argument. I actually rebutted that too. In the videos, Fallout 4 and RPG. No, Nate's the default name for the character you don't play as. You know what's funny? If this was the case, wouldn't you think that where you name your character, it would say Nate, then you would have to delete it? There's nothing in there when you play as either gender. It's a default name for a character who dies off early. So that argument is just stupid.
part, written in stone.
It's literally these people do not understand the types of games they seem to play.
And you can't change any aspect of it. He's a veteran.
Really? So he's a
soldier who
veteran.
cares about his family. He's married and has a child.
He cares about his family. Are you sure about that? Because can't you kill Sean as soon as meeting him? Or can't you you could roleplay as a controlling father. Pretty sure you can.
As for Nora, you can learn about her backstory shortly after. She's a law school
Yep, yep.
graduate. And regardless
No, it's...
of which
Well,
character you pick to play, they swear vengeance for their murdered spouse, and they swear to find
only if you choose to click on them. The game doesn't soft lock you and tells you to go open the pod. You know, you can play the whole game since the DLCs are out and not give a flying fuck about Sean. You can do Nuka World. You could do Far Harbor. You could do Automatron. You could do the settlement stuff if you like the settlement system, without needing to find Sean. And then if you really wanted to go deep with the roleplay, you could delete the save after you did what you wanted to do. That's for people that want to play like that. I doubt many people do, but just in case if you do, you could do that. And, you know, write off what happens at the end for yourself. Like, this game has a lot open for your imagination. Like, oh yeah, you're a soldier. Well, you're a fucking courier in New Vegas. You were always referred to as the courier. And the funny thing is, I know this is a little off the video, but every time I hear this argument that you play as Nate or Nora, I have rarely seen a quest besides one, and it's the constituent of the USS, the ship one with the robots. That's the only time you ever can bring up your past, and of course Piper's interview, but that's all vague. Like, you could say, well, I don't think you can bring up your past. I think you just talk about what happens in the vault. I don't remember. Could be wrong. But those are two quests. And yes, if you want to, but you don't have to bring up those dialogue options. Just like with the courier in New Vegas, you don't have to keep saying that you are a courier, even though Mr. House you're referred to it throughout the entire game. It's not like you're referred to as Nate or the soldier. You're referred to as the sole survivor, which is vague enough for me.
their kidnapped child. Your ability to decide who your character is has been almost completely destroyed, and this continues throughout the game as your character is voiced. For a point of reference, both Fallout 1 and 2 were also a bit limited in terms of what backstory you could write for your character, but there was still enough room to work with. The only established parts of your backstory were that you're a vault dweller who has been chosen to find a water chip in Fallout 1, and that you're a
Okay, well, you were a parent in Fallout 4. Your family's pretty much fucking ripped from you from the start of the damn game, so you're pretty much a new man as soon as you leave the vault. Or woman. Like, I don't understand that. Oh, you're very vague stuff, and you're forced to playing as Nate, even though when you select either gender, the name's completely blank, and it's only there when you're not playing as that person, or that gender. It's a write-off name, bro. Be glad it was there, because that character's no more. You're a new person.
tribal descendant of that vault dweller in Fallout 2. After that was a huge step down in
That's
Fallout 3.
pretty much the start of the game, is you make a new life for yourself in the fucking wasteland.
Where most aspects of your life were decided for you during the opening of that game. You know who your bullies are, you know who your best friend is, you know who your father is, and you know your mother is dead, and you're 19 years old by the time you leave the vault. There's still a bit of wiggle room to establish a personality at least, and through the karma system, you could choose to be good,
I don't know,
evil.
for me, yeah, I do agree with that, because, well, you could still, like, things happened in between. Like, you could say, you know, you weren't friends with Amada, you treated her like shit, and she was just too stupid to see it. I think that'd be funny.
Or neutral. New Vegas did this best. All that's established about you in the base game.
Not really. They continuously, from what I played, because I've been streaming it, and if you decide to side with Mr. House, he keeps referring to you as the occupation. He keeps bringing up, you're a courier. And I'm trying to roleplay out of that, but it's kind of hard to join him if I'm not the courier. And I don't want to be referred to as the courier. I wish in New Vegas they gave you a name you wanted to be called, and they let you have it. I'm pretty sure Obsidian would have allowed that to happen, and especially now, since the tech would definitely do it. It's way advanced than it was back in, 2010.
Is that you're working as a courier at the time you get shot.
And
Everything
you're always referred to as that, no matter what happens.
else is up for you to decide.
And you
None
even
of that-
bring it up more often than you do about your pre-war stuff. It's always just, it's because Fallout 4's conversations are just straight and into the present. You don't bring up your past unless you're talking to Piper or you're doing that robot quest. Damn, my fucking headset is really starting to get on my nerves. I was doing this earlier. There we go. Anywho.
exists here in Fallout 4. The worst part is, they didn't even use their established character effectively. There's two basic kinds of playable characters you can make.
Okay.
Some games can diverge from this, but the basic two are the blank slate and the established written character. As I mentioned, the blank slate is great for player projection or for role-playing as a character the player writes themselves. The established written character is better for a more focused story or narrative or character-driven games, like Grand Theft Auto, God of War, The Witcher, Soma, Legend of Dragoon, and so forth. The thing about these games is that having these characters established allows the writers to work with them to push the story forwards. The characters react to events or are put in situations they have to deal with. How they act and react, the choices the character makes, influences how the story...
Or they wrote a badass character and they want to show it off. Like, why are you thinking this logically about it?
progresses, even if that story...
That's the vibe I get with Geralt, is that CD Projekt Red was like, oh, this character's so cool. We're going to make him even better in Witcher 3. And Geralt is a good character,
the exact same way
I
for the
think.
player each and every time. Who the characters are and how they act are integral to the stories being presented. Fallout 4 obliterates the player's ability to create their character for the sake of establishing who the protagonists are, but then proceeds to do absolutely fucking nothing with them after the early parts of the game. Nate's history as a soldier, or Nora's...
You keep saying Nate and Nora, and no, she was in law school. The only example you showed for that, as I said in that video, is the diploma. Doesn't mean she wanted to be a lawyer. There's nothing established saying that these characters, or Nora wanted to be a lawyer. And I will say, Nora has kind of more of a blank slate. But the same thing could be applied to Nate. And you only get two things. The soldier, you went to law school, or your female character had an interest in law, and proceeded to go to law school, but doesn't mean that's what she wanted to do. Because I know a few people who got degrees in some things, and they're doing something else now. They're like, one of my childhood friend actually went to film school. He's doing business now. Like, damn, does this guy go outside? This is why I like having a job, because that way I can distinguish the difference between normal behavior and just fucking pure Cheeto eater type fucking behavior. It's just stupid. I don't know why he's thinking this deeply about it.
history as a law school graduate should influence their interactions and decisions. Who they are before...
No, did you say it should? Yeah, influence their interactions and decisions, who they are.
war should have an impact on who they are.
You're restricting the characters even more than what you're saying the game did. Okay. Like, do you even know what you're saying, Creetosis? You're saying that these people should influence the game. They don't do that for you to create the character that you want. The law school graduate that had a son, and whether she was a bitch or not, and depends on how her psyche is, you could write that after the events of the beginning. You could write in she snapped, and then go and kill settlers. Did you know that if you kill settlers, you could get the settlement for free without Preston Garvey? Wow, what a shocker. And you could pretty much just set up a raider base for, with your limited imagination. With what you can do with what you can do in the game
when you play them, but that does not happen. The difference between playing Nate and Nora seems to be entirely cosmetic. After the intro and early segments of the game, for all intents and purposes, your character is a blank slate, even though the player's ability to do anything with a blank slate has been destroyed.
How so? Does he even explain how it's been destroyed?
In fact, Nate and Nora are essentially the same person, with most dialogue responses being exactly the same, word for word.
The same thing could be said about the genders you play in New Vegas. Well, you're a courier, though. His argument is literally, these are different genders or characters. They're not even fucking established. What did Nora do before she went to law school? Doubt anyone can answer that. What did Nate do before going into the military? What was the motive for it? And that could play out into the world. You know, I had a character that I created who started out in the pre-war, the vanilla start. And before the bombs fell, he was looking or becoming a detective for Boston. Well, but Nick Valentine doesn't mention that. He doesn't have to. He probably didn't know you. You could write that in. You're a rookie. Because Nick was actually a detective, so you could easily do that. Easily.
So they don't even offer unique interactions with characters when you play through the game. Now, the real reason for this is because the writers don't want to write two versions to everything the protagonist said. But it does go a long way to making both characters feel less like the individuals Bethesda was trying to establish in the open.
That's not because they wanted the player freedom. New Vegas does the same thing. They weren't even making characters. These characters, Nora and Nate, if you, let's say, chosen to play as Nate, or the male sole survivor, Nora dies. And wouldn't that be giving Nora more backstory? The thing that you said destroyed the game? Why are you asking that Bethesda added more? Like, why do people that make this argument want just, oh, I didn't understand Nora that well? Really? I wonder why. It's not that you don't get to play as her, right? Or the female character? Or protagonist? It's not that you get to play as her, and if they, gave you more insight to her backstory, yeah, that's a great idea. Even though the argument is they fucked it up that way. Like, isn't that fucking it up even more?
Opening, and more like an all-purpose jack-of-all-trades player character that could fill any role the player wants them to. As a result, what we end up with is a worst-of-both-worlds situation, where a blank slate can't be utilized by the player, and where the established character isn't utilized by the writers.
No, dude, it's because of the fact that it's for player freedom. You clearly do not understand Fallout 4. It's obvious. I didn't need to fucking watch many fucking analysis videos to get that. I got it from playing the game. Because I realized that the reason these characters, the Nate and Nora characters, for when you don't play as them, they're not well established because that'd be giving the character too much backstory. It's pretty blank besides the family and the occupations. Like, those are two fucking things. Oh, man. Come on.
Worse yet, if you decide to play as Nora, then there's a bit of a disconnect from the intro narration now as well. Rather than being the words of the person you're going to be playing as, it ends up being the words of someone who ends up being just some guy to the player. It's a character within the world, but one that dies 5 minutes into the game, and you have no reason to personally care about.
Yeah, because of the fact the events happen so fast, there's no room to have any character development. And wouldn't that be adding more backstory, Creetosis? Because if that was the case, they would have to bring up the things that they both did together. And, like, come on. Black and white fucking thinking.
Narration, Nate describes how he fears for his
This
family.
is why these types of people never get laid. Or even close to it.
And his fears are soon realized when Kella comes into the vault, murders his wife, and kidnaps his child. But if you're playing...
He probably gets to, like, second base and she runs back home. And I don't mean home plate. I mean actually home.
As Nora,
Away from you.
doesn't get to see his fears realized. He gets killed, his kid is taken, and his wife, who has no established combat or survival experience, is left to fend for herself in the post-apocalypse world. As a result, it has less impact. And this becomes even more weird.
Because of the fact that's a playable protagonist. Them adding more to her, like background-wise, is contradicting your argument. Your argument is they fucked this up by giving you the soldier occupation. You didn't, which is funny, you didn't bring up the family too. And I know you said you'd be wrong, but whatever. But this is a contradiction. You're asking for more backstory for a player character, and your argument is, well, they shouldn't have added, the law school stuff because that just gives way too much.
When Bethesda seems to be trying to tell a personal story...
And you keep saying these are established characters, or, well, not established, but you're saying that it kind of adds to the backstory. And also being married, can't forget that. But those are like 3 fucking things. Again, what are the motives? You can even write in and say that your character got married out of fear because your family forced you to get married. Because you can have homosexual relationships in Fallout 4.
As both the intro and ending cutscenes are told from the perspective of the character, rather than the impact they had on the world. But if you play as Nora, then it's a personal story that opens with Nate's intro narration and ends with Nora's outro narration.
I'm afraid. For myself. Mm-hmm. For my wife.
Yeah.
For my infant son.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat,
What's this have to do with anything?
the force, the radiation, the fear.
Okay, let's see what he's
It's
got
the end of the
here.
world, all over again.
A neutral narration
You won't show more because it's very vague and doesn't describe what the mindset of the character is, because it continues.
is important in this situation because the narration exists solely to inform the player of the background details and history of the world, and it's kept separate from any characters because if the narrator is a character, everything they say is likely through a filter of their own biases or perspective, and in this case,
Why didn't you show the whole thing? If you're gonna make this claim, you only showed like a quarter of it. And from what I remember, this was literally them just saying that their family's gone. Pretty much the stuff we know. It doesn't go any deeper than that. Come on, and then they're owning up that it's a new life, and you're gonna have to embrace it one way or t'other.
case in particular, it establishes too much of the character we might play as.
No, it doesn't. Let's go back and listen to what he showed, because that's not what I got from that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he fears for his wife and infant child.
For myself.
Because of war.
For my wife. For my infant son.
That's not background information.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world, all over again.
A neutral narration is important in this situation because the narration exists
No, that wasn't what you're trying to argue. You're trying to say, well, that's through their own biases. That was very vague. She didn't describe how she felt about it. The only thing they say is that they have to embrace it. You just don't pay attention to the shit you shit on.
solely to inform the player of the background details
That's funny.
and history of the world, and it's kept separate from any characters because if the narrator is a character, everything they say is likely through a filter of their own biases or perspective, and in this case in particular, it establishes too much of the character we might play as.
That it didn't.
The neutral narration voice tells you the history. A non-player character presents your goals and gives the urgency to the
Well,
situation.
it took place in the pre-war. So yes, this is going to be a different narration. I mean, isn't it cool that instead of always starting out the same fucking thing, oh, this part of the world's doing this and that, we at least got a taste of the pre-war? I think it is. There was no biases there. They're just Nora was just describing what happened. And the explosion. It's not establishing the character. Are you stupid, man? How many times has your dad whacked you on the head? I'd say probably enough for the bullies to understand that to not bully you because of the fact that your parents do it for them.
And you are presented with a canvas on which to build your character. Fallout 4's intro failed the moment you hear the voice, because it either builds up a character that ruins any chance for you to build your own backstory, or
It doesn't. Saying that you fear for your wife and infant child? Well, what if I had said that I don't? You can write in that you're just doing it because of the fact that you manipulated your way to the top and just saying that to seem like you give a fuck. Because in the game, you could clearly play as somebody who doesn't give a fuck about anything. God.
or it builds up a character that the player doesn't have time to get invested in and dies 5 minutes into the game and is never.
Why would you want more backstory? This whole argument's retarded now because of the fact that you contradicted it by saying, well, they're adding too much to the player character, but you can't get well versed and immersed into another player character. I want more backstory is what I see in here. Like, I just don't fucking get this.
Seen again. The worst part is that they do.
I'm done. Fuck this. Fuck this video. I mean, you're free to have your opinion. I just think it's fun to argue and also discuss Fallout 4 because that's one of my favorite games. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's funny how the whole intro was literally 30 fucking minutes of just nothing Fallout 4, just you bringing up things that happened years ago now. You are the loser coward and who can't handle his opinion being challenged. Damn, bro. And you like to seem from that intro, too, you seem to stroke your own ego dick. So we're going to play DBD. Laptop's cooled off enough, so we can jump straight the fuck back in. Wait, did that change? No, it's not for Fallout 4. Let's actually look. Did that change, or is that just me? No, it just dropped 1,000, so what? Yeah, it's Creetosis. His videos just keep getting worse the more he remakes them, it seems. In terms of, like, in critical sort of sense. Not like, oh, it's bad. I mean, he has a right to shit on the game if that's what he wants to do. I don't really care because it's not going to change my fucking opinion. And to be honest, that's what not just him, but many other critics try to do is have you kind of agree. Because they point out all the flaws and it's like, oh, that makes sense. So we're launching the Deebs. And we're going to jump straight in once I see a bit of the game loaded. And I do want to apologize for that derailment. Oh, damn, we've been live for 2 hours. We'll play DVD before we go. Play one more match of Survivor this time. Hopefully it should change. Usually it's showing this yellow outline. Oh, it did. Cool. So I don't have to do it. OBS has its, you know, pros, but it also has its cons. For some reason, DBD just doesn't want to work. Oh man, Fallout 4 is objectively bad. And even though you had an argument that contradicted your own argument, I want to be well versed, and it's not just him that made this argument. Anybody who made that argument, it's a contradiction. You clearly don't understand that the reason that Nora is, or Nate, whoever you decide not to play as, is not well established due to the fucking fact that they're player characters. This is actually annoying. Is it telling me to go back to DBD? I went back to desktop. Okay, there we go. We switched it on up. We'll play Survivor. I'm going to play as Kate yet again. Okay. Leaving the title the same. And this will probably be the last match, unfortunately. But I should be on tomorrow, because I said I was going to make up for Saturday. Definitely, depending on how fucking tired I am. It's already 8:30. Come on, game, you can do it. How many people are playing DBD? I want to see. I want to see. Let's see. How many people are playing? 23,000. Damn. I'll actually look tomorrow earlier before I go to work to see how many people are playing Fallout 4. Because I swear I've seen that higher up than DBD even. Which is funny. Yeah, Fallout 4 is a bad game. To you, yeah, whatever. If you're gonna argue, just don't and say that you don't want backstory for your character, then don't have backstory. Or don't ask to know a character you could play as. Like, she's just vague for a fucking reason. like a no-brainer, actually. I used to believe that back when I was younger. I was like, yeah, I could see what people mean. And then when I got older and played, I was like, why do I watch these videos? I think it's funny. Come on. Oh, it's just a killer now? Oh, come on. What's the build? That's probably the normal one. Good luck, have fun. Cringe fail Leon? Thank you. You too. Same to ya. Good luck, get scared. Is what should be. Glad I reacted to that. Okay. Oh man, this is the first map we get? Yeah, I think it's because my laptop for some reason gets too warm. It's done that and I've never had lag issues like that. Oh, it's probably gonna start. I saw, you could tell there's an FPS drop. Oh, it's not around me. Oh, Ash is down for the count. Hopefully near us so I could leave and go save him. That's what I'm gonna do. Pardon me. Oh shit. Oh, and he fucking killed himself for some reason. Oh, he now DC'd? I'm healing. Luckily, I got away. I'm almost done. I'm almost done healing. Okay, good. Damn, this is not a good match. Where is Leon? Is she... Okay, he's right there. Where the fuck is... What's her name? Rebecca. Becca? Why can't I see her? I saw Leon. Oh, knockout. I was close. Okay, I could save. Damn it. Knew she had knockout. What unfortunate of events. Oh, God. She didn't even get saved. You gotta save her. I don't know why you saved me first. Now your partner in crime's about to die. I'll let you save her. Trying to heal so I can just hurry up and go heal her. She went this way. There she is. Yes. Okay. Fuck, I don't know where he went down at. Look around the school. Let's try to be so sneaky. There you are. Oh no, it's doing the Legaroony. Okay, there we go. She went down over here, I think. Oh, fuck. Where did she go? Where is she? I hear her. Damn. Damn. Oh, and she DC'd on me. Why did she DC? She ain't tunneling. That's nice. She didn't even know I was there. I hear it. Oh god, this is tense. Oh, do you see that? Leon is literally running inside. Rebecca, that's fine. Alright, well, that concludes DBD for today. No, I took a break and I apologize for that, but I didn't want that lag and shit to happen. Didn't happen as bad, but still. Well, thanks you all for watching. Drew, thank you so much for dropping by. And, damn it, Jackson, I wish you were able to make it. So far, YouTube is still being stupid. Hopefully that gets fixed. But, yeah, thank you all for joining. The Fallout Guy, definitely, and Manic Moth for saying, or Mouth, Moth. Manic Mouth for stopping in and saying hello. And Unknown G12. And it's me, Zero. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you tomorrow. Or hopefully tomorrow.